morning. Welcome to Good Morning Anambra. Tata bukwa Wednesday anyị na-ejikwa asụsụ Igbo ewetala no ihe mmemme we na-asị no dalụrụ nne n'isonye lai tata. Tata bụ Wednesday. We're nọlụ wesi na ife izizi anyị ga-ebu ụzọ mee n'ụtụtụ ọbụ iwetalụ gị ihe dịgasị n'akụkọ akwụkwọ dị iche iche. Anyị ga-emechazi nke anyị nwekwa another segment anyị nọ ga-eji nọkọmala anyị ga-ebidogodu na nke afọ. Mana kita anyị ga-agbata obere dị ma ọ bụ na anyị chiatazi azụ anyị ga-eme ka ịmalụ onye anyị na-anọ na studio n'ụtụtụ nke ga-enyela anyị aka na ịtaligasị isiokwu dịgasị n'akụkọ akwụkwọ dị iche iche. Afọ m bụ Chidimma Ọranwa apụkwana na anyị na-echi ya taa. Onyeka Obieze n'ọnụ oyibo anyị asị na ọ bụ public affairs analyst anyị na-anọ n'ihe mmemme taa nne
daalụ ụtụtụ ọma
adị mma anyị ga-agbapụ ọsọ iwetalụ gị akụkọ akwụkwọ dịgasị iche iche anyị ga-enebanye anya taa. Nke mbụ bụ the Daily Times newspaper. Oya bụ the first newspaper under review this morning. Daily Times okpukpo dị na Nigerian Army dismisses female soldier who accused senior officers of sexual harassment. And Nambagotayafu Edo Pole, 5 returning police officers dead, 11 others injured in auto crash. NDLEA nabbed ex-convict with 4.6 billion naira worth of cocaine at MMIA. EFCC investigates officers over 15 million naira bribe allegation by cross-dresser Bobrisky. And then fresh cholera outbreak kills over 41 in Jigawa. Tinubu throws out tenure elongation bill for NAS officers. Why Justice Binta Nyako withdrew from Nnamdi Kanu's trial. And then inflation cripples Nigeria's construction sector as developers struggle to keep our projects afloat. Punch. Subsidy. Federal government may spend 236 billion naira monthly on imported Dangote petrol. Marketers orders back Dangote on subsidy removal. Yemen leaves over 30 million liters of Dangote petrol. Nambagote Ayafukwa banditry. Zamfara governor reports defense minister to NSA. CBN banks sell $9 billion as Naira weakens to 1,670 per dollar. Edo APC dismisses poll fraud. Police recover stolen beavers. UNGA 79 Tinubu seeks debt forgiveness for Nigeria. New interest rate may worsen bad loans. OPS. Kano court drama as judge steps down. Federal government explains minimum wage, July 29 back pay. Lagos man jailed 8 years for child molestation. Works begin on federal government 2025 budget. Got if you go behind na akụkọ akwụkwọ dị iche iche bido na Daily Times wee lue na Punch newspaper. Kedu nke nwere mmasị itinye ọnụ na ya n'ụtụtụ?
Nke ndị abịa n'ụwa about why or if I should happen. First, suppose they investigate the thing before I try again.
When you come, let me check out the investigation. And I write details until maybe when you get the paper and read the details, Imalma have investigated before they now came to the conclusion.
Because they should not even publish this kind of thing. It's embarrassment to the organization. I mean, it's a disciplined organization, so. Left alone, I would not have asked them to publish it. They should have done it internally. But anyway, that is how they want it to be. Then Justice Nyanko that left in the Kalu's case. I don't know why she has to do that. Is she tired of presiding over the case? or she had reasons why she had to withdraw. Because I want to believe that the judges are, for me, they are superhuman beings. They should be able to know what they should decide on. And the court being the common man's hope. There are certain things everybody believes that court should give us. So when court is not giving us, we begin to suspect if it's still the common man's hope. If the Supreme Court also discharge, why are they still holding him back? I think she's tired of her own. Maybe she's trying to keep her image as a judge too. I don't know. But whatever it may be, I believe they should do the right thing, which is supposed to be done.
All right. Let's also see the front page of Punch Aikoputa. Isioku there, but the banner headline is talking about subsidy. Now, why you go in the federal government when the care spend monthly on imported petroleum products and also Dangote petrol, about 236 billion naira. And I in a Ewepugo subsidy, and then we are seeing this kind of amount. So, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't know. The federal government should tell us everything they want us to know. Because the first day, May 29 last year, the president just got up and said subsidy removed. So, telling us now that he's paying subsidy and the fuel is leaving one something it was to 1,000 something. So why the subsidy? Why are they still telling us we have to pay subsidy? When they told us subsidy, that was the reason why they shoot the petrol price to where it is today. So why removing the subsidy? And also, Dangote refinery, they said it started working. That means to say, instead of us importing fuel, they should contract it to Dangote, who is here on the ground. There's no exporting and importing again. They should give it to Dangote. And also, NNPC told us that the refineries should start working by August. And we're in September now. So what are all these magics and all these dramas around all these things? Why should they tell us, NNPC keep changing date? They gave us the other time, and later they changed it to August. And today, and the refineries are not working. Dangote's oil has started working. Why are they still telling us of subsidy? That means they are still exporting our crude to import it, which is not good for our nation. Our economy is every day going down, going down, going down, and Naira is collapsing. And I know so many countries who doesn't have as much minerals we have in Nigeria. Their money is stable because they are backing it with their mineral resources. I've asked several times, what is backing our Naira that is making it falling like this? We have oil, we have gold, we have silver, we have everything that God has deposited on earth in Nigeria. Why is our Naira falling? That means nothing is backing it. It's just flowing. And we're exporting all these things we have here. We export oil. At what time did they bring money that they sold the oil? Because if the dollars are coming in from the oil, we have a stable economy. Our gold is being transported always from Zamfara and other places where they have gold. Still, we don't have we don't know how about it. And our Naira is falling every day. The code we have in Enugu, Nasarawa, Kogi, and part of Benue. That is the only thing South Africa has that is sustaining the electricity. Why are we not exploring all these things? We have a lot of things to keep us super here, but I don't know what actually is going on with us. Our economy is collapsing. Our Naira is falling every day. Nothing is, in short, I don't want to say that the oil we have is a cost to us. Because I know so many countries that had oil. Their money has, since in the 90s that I started going to Dubai, the UAE dirham is 3.6 to today. Kuwaiti dinar is $3.5 per dinar. Oman dinar is $3 per dinar. Bahrain is certain. And they have oil as much as we have. So what is wrong with us? The government should tell us where we have got it wrong. Maybe we'll go back to pick ourselves, the pieces, and maybe we can join them together again to become a nation.
All right, let's quickly go back to the next paper. That's the Vanguard newspaper. And then the banner headline, unemployment up by 5.3% as CBN hikes interest rate to 27.25%. Interest rate hike detrimental to investment, economic growth experts. Cost of funds will be further exacerbated. Nasima president. And then financial institutions may witness more bad debts. This is coming from Asborn. Unemployment reality on ground is far worse. Dangote refinery will replace FX pressure. This is coming from Cardoso. Anambra, amid a rising poverty, money supply increases by 62% to 107 trillion naira. Federal government welcomes ombudsman's ruling over Daily Trust inaccurate report on Samoa agreement. 2 million security personnel can't protect over 200 million Nigerians. Tinubu rejects bill seeking to raise retirement age of National Assembly staff. UNGA, U.S. Chamber of Commerce, voted $320 million for mortgage financing SMEs, others in Nigeria. Deny ties with banditry by swearing on Quran. Matawali challenges Zamfara Governor General Guzo. And then reactions trail Dangote's call for petrol subsidy removal. Edopo, while INEC must probe officials involved in rigging. Yaga Africa, inflation, others have tested society's fabric. This is coming from the Senate. Why I can't buy Arsenal again? Okwa Dangote with this one. Okay, and quickly, let's see the other paper. That's the Daily Independent. Nigerians grappling with the realities of soaring living costs. Ababio says challenges testing very fabric of our society. Tinubu asks Senate to confirm Kekere Ekun as CJN. Will continue to increase rates as inflation rises. Cardoso, CBN raises MPR to 27.25%. CRR to 50%. States need to curtail excess liquidity, meet FX demand pressure. Nigerians' unemployment rate increased to 5.3% in first quarter of 2024. Federal government complaint. Ombudsman says Daily Trust breached media professional standards. U.S. Chamber of Commerce commit $320 million to mortgage SMEs in Nigeria. Tourist experts canvass reduction in visa fees, adoption of technology. Army discharges female soldier who, okay, we've talked about that. Power struggle, main cause of conflict in Nigeria and Africa. This is coming from Jonathan. Okay, and inadequate funding, manpower impeded our performance on Cabo, the Army Chief Nekwe. Then we've also seen the drama in court when Justice Inyako withdraws from trial of Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, they are similar. Vanguard and Daily Independent, they are almost the same thing. And do we start?
We start with Dangote, removal of subsidy by Dangote.
Oh yes, when he's not all for that, but then you could any reactions naturally because when they not support, when did he against that particular statement of his?
He has started a refinery.
Yes.
And because we have refinery in Nigeria, there's no need for subsidy again. Because exporting our crude to import it, the logistics is high. The logistics is even higher than the cost of the petrol, the crude. You understand? So if they have to contract Dangote to make sure, and he has a very large refinery.
And it's crude.
Okay. And over refinery every time he can meet up with the demands of Nigerians. So why the subsidy? That against the better subsidy is where supply enough crude to Dangote. Why we are fighting to bring back our own refineries. So I think what he said is correct. There's no need in paying in abroad buy for our crude. For the refiner, which yet lie. Then other byproduct of the crude or the petroleum is left there. The employment system is given to them. So why not do it here? If Dangote is contracted to produce petrol for us, refine petrol for us, I aware a lot of our Nigerians working for him. They will be paid. The logistics around, the people that are concerned will be paid. So the money will revolve within us. If any guy is the other, but I will a guy they will abroad. For if I were to see, Nigeria, South Korea, they will require. But far we're the biggest refinery in the world. If father a guy will pay your crude, we refine for you. Why they refine it, you pay them. The byproducts, they use it. All this Colotese Table Road, all byproduct of crude. But I will rose on them. Who's I did the baby? So if any that be fair, I may consider I support Dangote. See, procedure subsidy. Sell Bazia buyer. If I say why Dangote we are struggling to beat up with Dangote we struggling to beat up with the demands of Nigerians on petroleum. We face fixing our own. This 230 billion. 8 year refinery. No upgrade here. It will be a far way.
All right.
Instead of throwing it away.
Chief of Army Staff Nikuna to Nihen where they been Nigeria get protect us with just 2 million security personnel. Mana population I blew 200 million. So okwa or to anua this situation see where they or bunyam nebute hygiene insecurity in our country right now.
Insecurity sometimes is political. But what he said is correct. Because imagine I had over 200 million people.
Yes.
And you only 2 million people to guide us. Out of the 2 million people, high-profile Nigerians, unfortunately were 10 of the securities around him. So all of us, we have managed maybe 1 million. Because all the high profiles we have in Nigeria, plus or minus, there are more than 10,000 people. So by the time we follow G10, I go follow G5, I go, we need more than that. So therefore, for us, you understand? So what he's saying is correct. All the possible employer, but when the president was coming, he said he would pack the youth to the military, yeah for Agbadu, yeah for cassava, yeah for whatever. So he can still go ahead with that. Because we need, actually, we have high growing youth system in Nigeria. Ubuaka is in a school up every day. They can go, they roam the street. Oh yeah, but all this insecurity. Because I'm not very hard now. As the I don't mind with Devil's Workshop. A young man there very far now can take anything and can be influenced by anything. So, but urban Nigeria, where an employment system whereby people from young age employ offer. Then this culture happen. Because if you catch them young and engage them young, they will be busy. But about the employment, give it a young man, yeah, man. A young man free bay for my way or business. The energy always, stamina always too much. You expect him to just sit down there and then he will do something to keep going. You understand? So I think the best thing to do is let them open the military system, DA, and put a lot of Nigerians there. Police, DSS, civil defense, a lot of forces engage the youth. And a lot of youth want to join these things. But because of the quota system and all these things, they are handicapped. So if government should do something, employ them. They want to work. And take them, because this was where Nigeria is insecurity. If they are taken to the military, they will do well there. I think that is the best thing to do. And
not get help where employment opportunities.
That is the employment system will be okay.
From what we see, Daily Independent on Nigeria's unemployment rate increased to 53% in the first quarter of this year, 2024.
Yes. A lot of foreign companies has gone. A lot of them has left the country because of this our economy falling down. The naira is not stable. Nobody will stay. You can, okay, for them, if they come here to employ people, they bring their business here, they are not sure of what tomorrow is for them. Unlike if you go to other countries, like I told you for UAE, since the 90s, I started going there, their money remained 3.6 till today. So if you invest in that country, you will be able to predict what you are going to do tomorrow. But here today, you can buy dollar this 1,500 this morning. Before afternoon is 1,006. Before evening is 1,007. Before 8 o'clock in the night, it comes to 1,006. So you cannot predict. You don't know what to do. Or what if you buy? Because we can see you go to Ifa today. You say, hey, you go, you be or double. So if you go to this is busy, some of these foreign companies has to go. They have all moved to Ghana, Cotonou, and Togo. So where is the employment going to come from? Those companies that are left, most of them have employed a high number of Nigerians. When they leave, they have to sack them. And then we roam the street. Some of them now not knowing what to do. If somebody tell them, like, can you be told, I let 5 million. I say, I let 5 million, okay, okay. You know, that's why the Bible says, train up a child the way he will grow. When he gets up, he will not forget the background. You know? Then if young men, I go a young man. Like you now, I go back, because if you go, okay, you're going to feel it. You touch it, chop it for Mugi first. But a young girl, I go, it's not how much more the young boys? You know, so that's the problem. Government should do something about that. Employment system is very important.
All right. Quickly, Kaifo, here is in The Nation and The Guardian newspaper. The Nation newspaper, NMPCL Dangote refinery now rages over price of petrol. This third judge withdraws from Kano's trial amid drama. Rising interest rates, best way to settle inflation, says Cardoso. And then Mayafokwa APC lashes Yaga Africa for subjective report on Edo poll. Tinubu seeks debt forgiveness for developing nations. And then Guardian, growing jobless self-employed Nigerians deem tax potential. And then I can work right here also. Tinubu advocates multilateralism, permanent UNSC seat, debt forgiveness. Judge recuses self from Nnamdi Kano's treason. And finally, MPR concerned over job cord food hike as CBN says nation not yet out of the woods. So quickly, let's just round it up.
Well, there's and again, there's something that happened last night about the rainfall that happened. It has gone into Gozeka Estate, especially the right phase 2 of Gozeka. The water came in and it destroyed a lot of things. Even in my house, it came and destroyed a lot of things all my documents, everything. My neighbor, Solomon Obani, his own is that the height of the water is over the fence. It destroyed his house, destroyed his cars, destroyed everything in his house, and other people too. And you know that place, before in Kota, where they are building this museum now, there was a time the owners of the houses there left. The churches left before Peter built up the canal. And that canal get through the Gozeka, but they couldn't continue to all this Ifita and all the Ulo and Isia. They left it there. So when the high volume of water came in, it bounced back and flowed into people's house. That place is a high-profile place. They should do something about that. Government should do something because people are losing a lot of things there. People are losing a lot every day that there is rainfall. I think the government of Anambra State should do something. They should continue where people be stopped and further it so that it will flow maybe inside the river somewhere. So it will help.
Well, on that note, we want to say a very big thank you to you for joining us on the press review this morning. Thank you so much. And our viewers, thank you so much for being part of this review. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we also have the discussion segment. Please stay with us. My name is Chidima Oranwa.